Home to a vibrant and diverse population of 200 ethnicities, Toronto is Canada's largest city and the capital of Ontario. Built on the cusp of beautiful Lake Ontario, Toronto is the ideal place for shopping, dining, and exploring attractions such as the CN Tower, Casa Loma, Toronto Zoo, and much more. Your trip to Ontario will be incomplete without paying a visit to this great city. The city of Toronto has an endless amount of attractions and sights to see that it can become a little overwhelming. So what better way to save time and money than to pick up a city pass? The city pass allows you to purchase 5 attractions at a reduced price, which include Casa Loma, the Royal Ontario Museum, Ripleys Aquarium, CN Tower, and your choice between the Toronto Zoo or the Ontario Science Centre. After you've bought your city pass, your first stop should be Casa Loma, a Gothic revival-style mansion and garden. Casa Loma has an incredible 98 rooms and is famous for its history and breathtaking architecture, artwork, and large gorgeous garden with many types of flowers. Apart from the mansion, there's also an 800-foot tunnel that connects the main mansion to the stable complex across the street. Casa Loma is the only true authentic castle in North America. Your next stop will take you to the Royal Ontario Museum, or better known as the ROM. This is Canada's largest museum showcasing art, culture, nature, and most importantly, historical artifacts from around the world. The ROM has a collection of 13 million artworks, cultural objects, and natural history specimens in total, and there is a permanent collection of Chinese and Japanese treasures, and of course, dinosaurs, and much more. Apart from the exhibitions, the ROM also offers educational workshops where students gain hands-on experience. This is a great place to spend with your friends and family. As you head to downtown Toronto, you'll start to see just how tall the CN Tower really is. But before you go, you should check out Ripleys Aquarium, which is a relatively new addition to Toronto's tourism scene. It covers 135,000 square feet and is Canada's largest aquarium that houses numerous species of fish, sharks, jellyfish, stingray, and even an octopus. The aquarium contains more than 1.5 million gallons of water with 16,000 inhabitants. The aquarium is also equipped with a moving glide path where visitors make their way through the dangerous lagoon, which is surrounded by glass, allowing visitors to experience an overhead view of the aquatic animals. As you step out of the aquarium and look up, you'll be toe-to-toe with the tallest freestanding structure in the Western Hemisphere, the CN Tower. It was constructed in 1976 and stands at a mighty 1,815 feet. It is one of the most recognized and celebrated landmarks in Toronto, visited by 1.5 million people annually. Thrill seekers may also participate in the Toronto's infamous Edge Walk, where only the brave of heart can do a hands-free walk outside around the circumference of the roof. The next stop on your tour is the Ontario Science Centre, which houses hundreds of interactive exhibits for geology, nature, astronomical science, music, technology, human anatomy, and much more. It is one of Canada's most famous educational attractions and gives memorable experiences. Visitors of all ages can come and explore many interactive experiences, participate in live daily science demonstrations, and even watch films in the IMAX Dome Theater. The next next attraction to visit is the Toronto Zoo, which is the largest zoo in Canada and the third largest in the world, housing 16,000 animals of 490 different species, such as elephants, giraffes, lions, tigers, orangutan, polar bears, and much more. This 2.87 kilometer squared zoo is divided into 7 zoo geographic regions: the Indo-Malaya, Africa, Americas, Tundra Trek, Australasia, Eurasia, and the Canadian Domain. Since the zoo is so large, we suggest you spend an entire day here to get the best experience for the family. One of the most exciting parts of Toronto is that it's a city of neighborhoods. Each one exudes its own personality, so it is a must to visit Kensington Market and wander the streets in search of what makes this neighborhood so special. Kensington Market is a walkable, bohemian neighborhood that draws artists and tourists to its indie shops, vintage boutiques, and art spaces. The market is also home to a wide array of specialty grocers, bakeries, and cheese shops. The market also includes frequent trendy cafes and international restaurants that range from the casual to the fine dining. One of the most popular places in Toronto is Nathan Phillips Square. Every year, millions of people come to enjoy the lively environment and public events organized in the square. Depending on the season, there are weekly farmer markets, the Festival Lights, and many other exhibitions. During the summer, the area has a pool where people can cool off, and in the winter, that pool is turned into an ice rink for people to enjoy the festive season. As we go down the street from Nathan Phillips Square is Toronto's Eaton Centre. This is a massive shopping complex in the heart of Toronto. The Eaton Centre is a tourist hotspot in its own respect, garnering 50 million visitors annually because it houses more than 250 stores in the mall. The lowest floor is equipped with a huge food court seating 980 guests at a time, with dozens of international fast food options, including Thai, Greek, Indian, and more. If you're around in the Christmas season, the complex also puts up gigantic Christmas tree and Christmas lights. This is a must-visit location if you're looking to do some great shopping and grab a bite to eat. The Art Gallery of Ontario is an art museum home to 95,000 works ranging from the 1st century to present day. Significant collections include the largest collection of Canadian artwork from the Renaissance, European art, African art, oceanic art, and more. The gallery is 48,000 square feet, making it one of the largest galleries in North America. If you're in Toronto for the summer, make sure to check out the Toronto Islands. One of the most famous is Centreville, which is home to the Center Island theme park. This spot is perfect for family gatherings because it features rides and attractions, beautiful picnic and barbecue areas, and is surrounded by 600 acres of natural parkland and is just across the harbor from Toronto. Not only is the island itself a great place to be, but even the ride to Centreville is very exciting. Visitors can either take a ferry ride to and from the Toronto harbor, or have the option of renting a private boat or taking a water taxi. If you really want to know what Toronto's about, there is a 1 kilometer stretch between Spadina and Portland Street, known as Graffiti Alley. It has become one of the most unconventional yet popular sites for photography, music videos, and public displays of social dynamics and personal expression. The art has been scaling the sides of office buildings and businesses in its back alley location area since the legalization of graffiti in 2011. If you're looking to understand Toronto's dynamics and history better, or even an avid consumer of popular culture, a visit to Graffiti Alley is a must. Toronto is the country's largest city, which has a mix of tourist attractions from museums to the world-famous CN Tower. It has many breathtaking views, and your trip to Ontario would definitely be incomplete without it. Welcome to Toronto.